Hello, beauty. Hi, sweetheart. What you doing up? What you doing up? Hmm? What you doing up, girl? It's your bedtime. What you doing up? Uh, what up, perspective? Ooh, I'm glad I only had some water in here to drink, you guys, because there goes my nosy butt again, tapping on the YouTube, listening to a commentary that ended up being all over the place. Like, if this is how you build commentary, man, I promise y'all, I'm trying not to. Whew, I'm just going to drink the water. I'm just going to drink the water. You say you twisting your hair up? Come and twist my hair up. Come get my hair twisted. I'm going to come and let you do my hair. So, you perspective. Hey, Lavelle, you already know who I'm talking about. First, before because I promise y'all, everything that he says, it just tickles me. So you all have to understand why I watch it. Outside of that boy calling somebody names, I'm waiting on him to give a clear-cut commentary with some actual proof of his allegations is what I'm waiting on, girl. And it just don't never happen. Perspective, it nevers with an S. I'm putting an S on nevers. Nevers, evers happens. Okay? It just never happened. Okay. You know what? Because I like to critique a few things and I need to start writing some shit down, but I'll be having no time to write it down, right? But I be remembering some of the most funniest parts, right? I'm gonna go backwards on his commentary. I haven't read Donnell Russell's current paperwork at all. I've been busy out here. But for what I'm hearing on here, I guess allegedly he tried to deal with Mr. Freeman. And Mr. Freeman, as everybody knows, I guess had some doings already with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. So, with that being said, to just summarize the paperwork from what I have been hearing, that Mr. Russell might want to be careful with using an attorney that Mr. Kelly had already allegedly had some conversations with, or was getting ready to be hired in as some attorney or consultation even with the attorney, right? Nevers, girl. I'm putting the S on every goddamn thing. Nevers, goddamn it. Everything here today is S, because I don't give a shit. So I'm like, well, okay, let me go get this paperwork, because that's kind of what it sounds like, and and motions and things, and the court hearing is, hey, you can get yourself caught up in this cursio here if it comes out that Mr. Freeman ends up directing you towards any conversation or anything that has been heard or said over from the Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, counseling or consultation or whatever. It can probably hurt your trial some kind of way, and let alone hurt himself. So we may want to reconsider, do something different, hire a different attorney. Then, of course, the old booking boy, it is what the hell it is. He comes out, it be so funny. And that's where the money went, and he the one. Every time he reads the paper, And if it comes up with the word fun, dinero, monetize, cinco dinero, you name it, that nigga is pausing his whole goddamn commentary talking about that goddamn money. His panties just ain't been right ever since it was about this goddamn money. Now, and I just find it, I'm buffering. God dang, what is wrong with my service, you guys? Jesus. I might have to go probably upgrade my phone. I don't know. But you said you was just supposed to shut your eyes. Well, just hold on a minute while I tickle your pink before you go to bed. I'm going to bed here too in a little bit, but I had to do some things tonight. But I'm like, well, okay. It's like you don't see where you're showing nothing but bitterness against this man over a situation, whatever the situation may be. If it's about the Jasmine girl or if it's about the darn defense fund, what is it really about? I say that to say this. It makes no sense to keep griping about, oh, they're done wrestle, they're done wrestle, they're done wrestle, when you ain't doing nothing about it. He threw out there, I don't know if anybody caught it, where you all don't know, who I am or something like, I'm a PI. A PI. So you are a private investigator at home. You doing your own. He does his own private investigation to come out here and just constantly entangle freaking narratives. It's hilarious, you guys. It's hilarious. Now, like I said, I'm just listening and I'm sitting here thinking, God, I only got water to get through this one here. This boy, know he can entangle some shit up. Oh my God. Then the only time he really don't stutter is when he reading somebody else's truth. But when he reading his own truth, that nigga stutter like a motherfucker. I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna need to check in with the body language people and on that. Is that what is that disease called? What is that? Oh, that's the lying disease. That nigga, he read Donnell Russell paper straight with a few little bit of those words that is more than 7 letters. He had a little problem with that one, but when he reading everybody else shit, that nigga ain't stuttering at all. But when he read his own shit, when he do his shit, that nigga be a bubba bop bop. I'm like, but oh my God. And this is what he raised the money for, talking about Donnell Russell, right? This is what he raised the money for. It's gonna buffer one more time. I know it buffers in this area a little bit, but he be like, and this is what, and he came out to stop the defense fund so he could get the money to raise for his own freaking attorneys. First he started off with the public defendant, defending himself and with the public defendant, and now he took the money and then he's hired himself an attorney. And I'm like, OMG. Okay, I knew it was gonna hit me on that area, but to strategize in their freaking hearings or their trials, it's called strategy. It's just strategy. I'm thinking why won't you guys hear? Because I'm gonna sit down if I don't have any other important things to do, because I gotta go remind myself what is the Chicago case charges with Mr. Kelly. So you have, I guess, the bribery, the obstruction of justice, right? And then you have what? Is there more racketeering and Mann Act and shit in Chicago, right? So I'm trying to understand precisely about him steady pushing the fact about the plea deal, because I look at plea deals two different ways. One, you can do it for yourself by just admission of guilt, right? Be like, okay, I did this, so and so, so and so, and see if the courts would have some type of leniency on you for you taking that. Now, we all know that somehow Don Russell got pushed into the indictment along with the Arline and the other boy, right? No, said that they are one of them is some kin to Cash, right? I'm just hypothetically thinking right now, you guys. You say you felt girl. Oh my God, Tanea. So I'm like, well, okay. Don Russell take a plea deal, right? What are they gonna do? Like, how will the prosecution run their case with Don Russell's plea deal? Are they going to read a piece of paper of his plea part of saying, well, okay, well, R. Kelly told me to do this and R. Kelly told me to do that, because then that would be making up his enterprise, right? Is that what Bookham is expecting for Donnell Russell to do? I'm just asking like a serious question. What is it that he is expecting for Donnell Russell to tell in his plea deal that can get Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly in more trouble? Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, 80% of his trouble, in my opinion, came from the Lifetime docuseries. In my opinion, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly was completely, from what I'm reading and what I'm hearing, like pretty much broke, like broke, for real, broke, all the way coming down from the Cheryl Mack and the what's her name, Linda Smith, who was control of his money, and that Mason guy and the other, all the people that took the money from him. So we all know that being in that type of position, you don't have the funds that you need necessarily to hire a particular counselors, and you have to come up with it. But so I'm listening to him, and he's saying that, oh my God, he took the money. He took the money from where? Hi, Renee. So I think that it is imperative that for all of the people that claim that they donated to specific people, these people need to start coming out, and with their proof to shut some shit down about all of this money stuff. I'm just saying, they don't have to, but I'm just saying it would kind of clear up a lot of stuff about where they, which person that was on YouTube that they sent money to and everything, so people can start tallying it up. But I'm listening to that part of him with the Donnell Russell thing, and I was like, I don't know why people just don't sit and wait for it to play out, especially when the only thing that you can do with it is put your hand in your pocket and keep the fuck right on walking. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Like nothing at all, nothing. He sit over there and say he was a PI, a private investigation. You doing that from your home, though. I can understand that, because it's a lot of PIs out here. But this boy just tickles me freaking pink, you guys. Like, seriously, right? See, absolutely, lady. Absolutely. But for some reason, he doesn't pinpoint on the high percentage of why this indictment came down on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. And that's what really behooves me. What he chooses to do is take 80% of his finger pointing to people out like that been talking on the YouTube streets. Now, like I say, Don Russell situation, it's Don Russell situation. Everybody should pretty much be past that, especially if you're walking by faith, knowing that no matter what Don Russell does, Jennifer Bonjean is there to represent her client. And that's pretty much all everybody need to know. Whatever the prosecution planning on bringing, I'm pretty sure that I'm faithful that Miss Jennifer Bonjean is going to be handling that as well. Everybody that has been rocking with Mr. Kelly pretty much comes out to try to um, take the narrative away from Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly running enterprise and things of such, right? But he continues to, in my opinion, his narrative still continues to shine light on, okay, you're still pointing out things that he is possibly like was doing these things, and it is so dumbfounded like to keep doing it, right? Anyways, that's where my faith is at when it comes to Mr. Robert Sylvester Cali. If that is what Donnell Russell is doing, why not just wait for it and then to see what how his attorney is going to handle that, instead of being in a panty in a bunch about it, like. And then you know what else just seems so crazy about it? How he like really tries to press hard about it. Out of all of these people out here that has done so much to this man, it's a pressable thing with Don Russell and Don Russell and Don Russell. You know, I just find it funny. You know what I'm saying? I don't know these people, but the shit is just hilarious, right? Like, nigga, you can't do shit about nothing. You can't get Mr. Kelly out. You can't send Mr. Kelly no house shoes, no Spalding basketball, no water. You can't even send him a girl because you fucking her. That must be so damn funny. We can't even trust you sending Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly no girlfriend, cause you gonna fuck the goddamn girl. That's what be so fucked up. Mr. Kelly can't trust you. Mr. Kelly can't trust you around his girls. We gonna keep the girl out here and think. Anyways, you guys, I just find it hilarious. But as far as the paperwork, from what I'm hearing, because I have not read it and have heard it from different angles on different pages, right? And it just sounds to me that, you know, I don't know what Don Russell's strategy is and why Mr. Freeman is anywhere near his case when, you know, people knows that there may have been some type of involvement or a conversation or whatever with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly and this Mr. Freeman guy. And this Mr. Freeman guy, being an attorney, probably should have known, you know, should know that, oh, no, you know, I can't do that. They're going to find out that. The way I look at it, though, I feel like that it was some type of strategy where, okay, you know, if you know that you're about to go to trial or whatever, you know, you get desperate and you kind of do what you got to do to prolong the situation until, you know, your paperwork is right, your attorneys is right, and all that stuff. A freaking Curcio, huh? Well, that's the end of, you know, that's that story that tickled me. Now I have to go down to the other story that just tickled me pink, you guys, because, you know, he's been searching for the Tim White guy out here, right? And he said, I'm going to get your IP. Now, did this boy just sit over there and I guess attempt to insinuate that the Dom Snow guy is the Tim White guy, or is Timmy somebody, right? And he was pretty loud with it too, and I think that he does that so he can get Tim White or whoever, or the Snow White boy, to come back out and go back and forth with him. One thing for sure, I'm gonna put y'all up on something, right? I'm gonna put y'all up on something that's very important, right? If you don't pay attention to the person when they are asking a bunch of questions throughout them trying to tell you what's going on. Let me give you an example. Well, you know, on Tuesday, Bob, he went into McDonald's and boy, he stuck them up and it was so crazy. And I'm telling you this because I don't know for sure. This is just what I heard, right? But then I'm going to twist it around on you and be like, well, how old is Bob? Well, why? Bob had like brown hair or green, so-and-so. When you mix a question, a bunch of questions up with you trying to tell a fact, you don't know. You're reaching. You're reaching and hoping that it will trigger somebody to come out here to give some more information that could be informative to the PI that's doing the investigation. Now, if y'all ain't up on that freaking game, then it's got to be some slow ass people out here. But that is one of his major tactics on how he operates. He doesn't know. He got too many damn questions. People that knows it don't have a bunch of goddamn questions behind it. I hate that I done put that out there, because he probably gonna try to switch up the game now, but it is what it is. It's messed up when you done been when you're a psych major. That's just messed up right now. Not that I'm trying to read him, because I don't give a damn about him at all. None, absolutely. The only thing that I see in this big old picture is that he is, in my opinion, part of just entangling a bunch of behooferary. That ain't a word, but it sound good. Behooferary, like the canaries that sing, and you trying to guess on the song that they're singing. Behoofanary. Yeah, that word. It's a bunch of goddamn canary talk. Now, was the bird blue or was it black? Nigga, ain't you gonna figure out the song first? Nope. But he never finished the story, you guys. That boy will switch the tune up fast. He went to the Dom Snow, right? And he got his girl in the chat, right? I don't know, I wasn't watching the chat, but the way he calls out her name, the Skeletoscope girl, right? The one that paints all the pictures up there for you to decipher and fill in the blanks, like Hangman. Well, what do you guys think? That's just how she does her yeah, I got my own dictionary. That's just how she operates over there, right? But let me tell you this. Did this nigga go and find a video of the Dom Snow, right? Where it just talks about his girl, like his girl, right? Like, who does some shit like that, right? And that's why Skeletoscope got your goddamn picture up over there on that Skeletoscope stuff that she got. They both is in my opinion, is downplaying and underlaying each other. Now, you already know that he only is capable of putting together, in my opinion, his damn commentary based off of what she's putting up and what everybody else says, and then a little bit that he goes and try to read, without stuttering on. Then bam, he has commentary, right? But for some apparent reason, this boy done retched all the way back in the cookie jar and play a damn Snow White. What that boy name? Dom Snow. No, that ain't his name. What the hell is the damn boy name, y'all? I forgot his name. Right, he played the white boy name, or the Latin, I don't know what he is. Maybe he's Mexican or something. I don't know what the damn boy is, right? Anyways, right, and the video talks about his girl. Now, he trying to put together, because he called himself the pieces of the puzzle, square two. Pieces of the puzzle. How the hell do you play a video where you reaching for some information? Thank you, Queen. Don Snow. I try to remember all these names out here, but when it's not important, or if it's not part of my structural life, my daily, I don't remember names, y'all. I'm bad with names. Y'all gotta put name tags on. I remember all the goddamn names out here. But the the video was about his girl. Like, don't you hear? Like, why would you want to hear somebody call your girl all kind of freaking names, y'all? Like, who does that? That shit was great. I'm in here like, oh, okay. You don't think that your girl is gonna have some type of feelings or feel some type of way? Like, I'm sure she don't want to hear somebody calling her names. Now, here's a magic question though, for the book and boy, right? Here's a question for you. Since this all played out from Facebook, right? Did you ask yourself? Because I got a question. Because I mean, we'll never know the answer to it. You have where Kaleidoscope, did she reach out to this boy because of his information that he decided to put on Facebook? And he said that he decided to put up the concert and things like that. And of course, that would prompt people to be like, oh, okay, well, you know some things, right? Now, I saw a while back where Kaleidoscope put up the fight, I think, against them. But, the truth is, who reached out to who? Nobody never knows. Nobody never knows who was paying anybody. You didn't heard that boy sit over there even with the Drunken Larry, and Drunken Larry got hold to his story. There ain't nobody out here on this YouTube stuff that can be trusted with a story at all. Nobody. Hey, Shannon. Like, nobody. Not even you, Book. That's on my mama. It is what it is. And she in Miami right now. She in Miami kicking it and having a ball. So, but, and nobody's story has any validity to it at all. You done tangled up a whole bunch of shit out here, but I know as, you know, I would have felt some type of way. Like, dude, you ain't really got to play that. Don't you hear where it's a lot of defamation in there on your girl? You were okay with even hearing that shit. Just like she okay with putting your picture up over there in the Kaleidoscope pile. That tells me, when I saw that, she kind of saying, keep them eyes open. All eyes on everything that is posted up on this Kaleidoscope is all she does. However you choose to speculate on it and opinionate on it, she's left that up to the people. So it is what it is, I guess. Now, what else did you talk about over there? Because the shit had me so, it was cracking me up. I think that those were the two little things that just tickled me pink. This boy jumped from the Dom Snow for about 10 minutes and jumped immediately into the Donnell Russell paperwork that recently came out, and just entangled a whole bunch of shit. He done put together his pieces of the puzzle. He has tracked down everybody. He knows where the money is to went to, and a whole bunch of jibber jabs. I'm like, boy, and I'm just talking to y'all until I get to my. Now I'm just blabbling on, reading y'all comments. Man, he trying to get everybody caught up. I, caught up in a sense to be questioned or approached by people that probably shouldn't even be approached by. Like, he done threw everybody. There ain't nobody left out here. Like, he done threw everybody. He now he want to get back in touch with Jen and Lindsay because of something he done seen on the Twitter or some shit like that, right? Nah, we want to stay on how the hell did you coordinate this fan group and coordinate. I ain't studying the damn defense fund. That's way beyond. I don't even think about that shit. That don't have nothing to do with me. Let's put it like that. That don't have nothing to do with me. Cause I know if I'd have dropped 20 grand out here, you best to believe it'll be one hell of a goddamn investigation going on. Lady, you say you can't listen to her. Girl, I'm just glad that I had some water in here instead of some damn Snoop Dogg or some Kinky or Amarella Sour. Cause, baby, I promise you, I'd have guzzled that damn thing down listening to that. I just don't get it, you know. I don't get it. There's nothing that is convincing that comes out his mouth that is convincing of his story at all, especially when you seeing and hearing otherwise. But you know what? Hey, do your thing. You know, do your thing. Do your thing. Don Russell is allegedly the reason why Mr. Kelly is locked up. So he say. So he say. I don't know. I'm going right now. I just see differently, and it is what it is. I just see it differently. I see anger and bitterness, you know, for how Don Russell um, came out here to stop a flow of unnecessary things, protecting Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Somebody showed a video today where you see him down there and pushing one guy out the freaking way. He did all of this. You mean tell me Don Russell got rid of everybody? Don Russell done stole everything. He tells you that it's in California. If I'm looking at particular videos where I actually see Don Russell working, I guess I should say that, productively too, you know, and he ain't there with just black people. Like, he's there with a mixture of people that is doing the business. I can't understand why Bookham don't get off your ass and go up there on Madison in Chicago and go take a tour around around the damn Indy Bill. Go and check that shit out. Just go do that. Go and hire you an attorney and tell you wants to probe into this man's finances to see where they're coming from. It's a whole bunch of shit he could be doing to help Mr. Kelly because he says he's for Mr. Kelly. He's the mentee, he's the godson, and he's, you know, he's everything. And but yet then you talking about sweet and sour puss that's terrified of taking a risk out here. It's pretty risky of going to go. Good night, beauty love. I'll see you on ladies' night, hun. I see you on ladies' night. Like, this boy will not take a risk of nothing to go and handle some real business. I ain't saying getting himself in trouble. I'm saying, like, do it legally. Like, he won't even go do shit legally. The only thing he does is just blah, 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 blah. That's all I've been hearing. I'm like, whatever. You know, it'd be funny, though. Yeah, I don't care what y'all say. It should be funny as hell. Fun tea. Fun tea. Fun teas with an S. Let's put the S on there. So, I don't know, you know. I read the comments, you guys, and some I respond, some I don't respond because everybody's entitled to their own opinions, you know, on the comments. I read them and I'll just give you a heart just for even participating in the comments section. But I need to say this before I get off of here. I don't give a damn, and over again, about what Bookham role play is and all of these other people. My eye is on the prize of what Jennifer Bonjean is planning on doing. Nobody out here, nobody, there's not one single person out here that's going to know her strategy. There isn't. You can't be an attorney and drop your whole strategy for the public to see and run a trial. It just doesn't work that way. You don't tell everything. You may tell a little bit of some of this and a little bit of some of that, but ain't no attorney finna tell you anything. I've been waiting on the day to see if Book gonna ever get Jennifer Bungie on the phone like he did with Greenberg and Doug Anton, but he ain't successful in that. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm playing my position, and my position is to critique whatever I want to critique when I want to critique it, and sit over here and laugh, because my faith is where it's supposed to be. And that's only on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly and his counselor that is doing the work. These people out here, he ain't doing no work for Mr. Kelly. What he doing? He ain't writing nothing. He ain't filing nothing. He ain't arguing nothing. None of that. So his relevancy to me is zero. Except for comedy hour. It's just zero. 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 Mr. Kelly, I can't believe you. Ooh, I can't even believe you got to introduce, or you, God, fire. They should have had social distance then. Shit. Like, I can't be around y'all. Social distance, man. No. You say, I ain't doing nothing, not a single thing. They're looking at everybody else commentary. They tickle me to death too when they be up there and say, well, ain't going to nobody else channel, and these are the only three people that I watch. Well, I'm watching every goddamn body. I'm watching. I'm watching everybody. I like the YouTube. I do. I like the YouTube. I like looking at it. And if you on, I'm gonna watch it. That's just me. But these little selfish, ornery ass people that I ain't going over there. I don't want to hear what this person has to say. I don't want to hear what this person has to say. Man, this is some damn romper room ass shit. So I don't know. Yes, Queen, that was the best thing that he had done, was to get rid of those people that had associated themselves with anybody out here, like the people that is being seen in a they crucial, y'all, crucial ass way. Like, what up, Taylor? What up, Taylor? So, guys, wow. Like, he said a whole mouthful, though, It's like, wow, you played this whole thing with this Dom Snow thing. He trying to put all this stuff together because that damn Tim White guy is over there dropping, his little commentary, little quick short videos or whatever. And he only just dropped basically what seems to be not right. Like, hold up. I got a minute. But I kid y'all not. Don't talk about funds. Don't talk about money. Don't talk about none of that stuff. That sets book off, y'all. It really does. So now let's throw Trent back out here. He want the Jen and Lindsay back out. I think it was Cassandra or the Lisa. Some apparent reason he can't get in touch with them because they dodging his ass there. They like, oh, hell to the no, no, no. But look, I think he must have had about a good 30 questions in his commentary. Like, nigga, are you gonna tell the commentary, or are you gonna do some private investigation, interrogation shit in the commentary? He want to tell you the story, then he need to ask you a bunch of questions about the story. Either you know it or you don't. Shit. I'm like, well, which way is it gonna be? Is you up or is you down? Jesus Christ. You say okay, so Tim White is a white guy, right? I swear that TBD said he came to your first protest. Oh, he came to my first protest? I mean, to the Walk for Chaos. I just like to call it the Walk for Chaos. That's what I like to call it. So, because we up under the walk, we did the Walk for Chaos, so, which was everybody, I didn't have a personal protest. Your break over, girl. I hope you have a beautiful night, girl. I have to go ahead and get my butt in this bed, but he just tickles me pink, outside of all the freaking name calling, because I could get down with the name calling and stuff, but, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I have to be turned up for that shit. And I ain't turned up quite yet, right? When he over there looking like a whole goddamn seal. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the person like you easily do this. This is how you know he's not going to prevail. He's not, in my opinion. You ain't going nowhere. You're never gonna touch Lionsgate or Miramax or none of that. You're just gonna be stuck right there on the bootleg of Prime Video and or on the YouTube video. You ain't getting up there at all because you are in my opinion, you're a devil, dude. You do all of this shit and you talk about people and you call people names, then you say what you're not gonna do to turn around and do it within 24 hours and then go sit up in that damn church. Yeah, he looked like a damn seal. He looked like a goddamn seal. That's what he looked like. So I'm finding one that match him and put him on my community board since he like putting up my picture. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And it is what it is. See, I could talk like this right now because he don't watch my show or nothing. And he don't want to hear nobody bringing what I say back to him anyway. So I can say what I want to say now because he ain't going to hear it anyway. So it don't even matter. But he looked like a whole goddamn seal in the face over there and got nerves to be talking where both of his eyes sitting looking like they sitting right on the top of his damn nose, like ain't no space at all, like none. And I'm sitting there up here, let alone a seal with fucking titties. I ain't got time to be going. I don't do, defamation all the time like that. That's just not my cue. That's not good, right? But coming from him and then go turn around and sit in the house of the Lord. I know he not with the Lord, because that nigga don't be singing one goddamn song. Not one. I ain't even seen this nigga say amen in church. Not one time. He's so busy waiting to see how his head is going to bob with that goddamn tambourine on them drums. That one that go ting ting. And then when he get that adrenaline to go hard, because the pastor is preaching, he don't hear nothing that pastor is saying. And then had nerves on his commentary that he just did to sit his ass up there and recite something from his Easter Sunday church. Like, dude, if you don't go sit your ass down like a devil in disguise, right? And when you in church, you learn some things from church. They say church is supposed to mold you, right? Put growth in you, help you fight demonic ways, right? Spirituality is supposed to overrule the outcome of you behaving like that. So when you feel it coming on, you're supposed to rebuke it, right? Nope. I just left church 10 hours ago. That nigga come right out here and be like and the bitch this and the yuck mouth this and fuck that channel over there. And I listen to him like, and then accusing a whole bunch of people that he has no evidence in accusing anybody on anything. Like, how do you accuse all of these people except for Bookham doing anything? Oh, I forgot. He did say, well, he admitted to some of the things that he had done, right? But it wow, I'd be like, Lord, I'd be, ain't the Lord good? Ain't the Lord good? Because we all know that the Lord got some powers to strike people down at any given minute, right? Or not wake you up in the morning, right? And I'd be like, holy cow, this boy don't even have respect, like, for the teachings that comes from the church at all. Like, in 10 hours, he be ready to cut up. Like, it's his fault, it's his fault, it's his fault. I'm still waiting on him to take a ride down to California to go and at least be friends with Don. You don't even know how to be friends with Don. Like, I would have played that. This is just me, hypothetically speaking. Man, I would have played that shit cool than the motherfucker. R. Kelly, my goddamn God Daddy, right? My mentee. Man, I'm finna be queen. I'm finna be your best of the bestest of friends, some kind of way. Next thing I know, I'm gonna end up down there where you holding Mr. Kelly's shit, right? I'm queen, cause we gonna become best friends, and I'm gonna get you to trust me in everything, and because we both for R. Kelly, right? But I'm gonna have to go see is what you got tucked away, is there. So then I'll have, affirmation that, oh, okay, it's nice and safe up in here or whatever, right? Now I know that with me becoming best friends with Queen, and everything, and she's still precautious about, no, I never talk about it, don't, and avoid me from taking me there and everything, then I might say, okay, might be maybe she just doing this because she want to keep it safe, or because you know what, now she really don't trust me, or maybe she kind of done stole all the shit. I'm getting close to you, Queen. I'ma tell you, so I ain't running the enemy away. Uh-uh. I ain't running you away. I want to see what you got. But Bookham ain't even smart enough to do that. Uh-uh. He ain't smart enough to do that. This the sorriest ass private investigator I ever seen in my damn lifetime. Like, is you gonna help him? Are you gonna help Mr. Kelly? Cause I promise you, baby, I've been done. What's going on? Yeah, we best friends. Let me take a ride on down there with you, cause you know you need another driver going to California, right? I'd have got the scoop of the scoop, but because I'm not entangled in this stuff and don't know these people or nothing like that, you have to just let everything run its course. But that's just a risk that I would have taken because I'm rocking and I'm down, for R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? And then to sit out here and say, like, you the mentee and you the godson, this nigga won't even take a risk playing double dutch, let alone Chinese rope or crawling under the bed to look for a lost shoe because he think he gonna get stuck. That nigga is going to go get the broom to get the goddamn shoe from up underneath the bed. But it is what it is. It's crazy as hell. But those are church people for you, right? Because church, it's church people for you. It is what it is. It just never seems to freaking amaze me, I'm not going to pull Donnell Russell's paperwork because at this point, with that stuff, and I mean, you know what? It's in Jennifer Bonjean's hand. It's in her hand. So I had asked you guys a question like earlier, right? If Donnell Russell is going to take this plea, and like Bookham is saying, right? And he's gonna. What is it? Do you guys think that Donnell Russell is going to be telling these people something against Mr. Cali? What is it? What do you guys think? What is it that you think that he can tell? What can he tell? If anything, he gonna tell on your ass, Book, on how you brought that damn Jasmine down there. What he gonna say? What is it? What is it, K baby? What is it that Donnell Russell can tell these people to get himself a plea deal and get his case thrown out for him to walk away on? First, he said that he was Don Russell is a federal informant. I don't know a federal informant that continues on with charges. His shit should have been gone. You mean the federal informant is getting deuced by two people, by his own people that he worked for, and by this shit is funny as hell. Don Russell just getting hit both ways, right? Well, you gonna work for us, but we still gonna send your ass up the river. We need you to tell us some shit about R. Kelly, and we still gonna send your ass up the river. He's going through a real live court hearings, you guys. I'm like, what in the hell? So Don Russell takes a plea deal. You mean to tell me that? everything that's in these indictments, right? We know there's nothing that can be injected into the New York because that's over with. So you ain't going to be hearing nothing about New York at all with Don Russell taking a plea deal on that, right? So let's go to Chicago again. What is it that Don Russell is going to say up in there when Don Russell, in my opinion, strategy is trying to get him removed, as well as plenty other people out here from the allegations that they threw in the freaking indictment, all because him and Mr. Kelly knows each other, and he went over there to that place and made the freaking phone call, or he sent some video or a picture or something to FR attorney. What is it that they can possibly use? When did he come around, Queen? It was 2018, I guess he said, late 2018, somewhere of that, right? But the prosecution, they threw him in there, claiming that, oh, so allegedly he's part of, the enterprise of a person, and he's also, instructed people to occur and obstruction of justice and witness tampering. Wouldn't the goal would be to separate these two? Like, but Bookham doesn't, in my opinion, he does it, but then he don't do it. You know what I'm saying? He does it, but he don't do it. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. So I guess he feels like Don Russell is going to be helping Chicago with um with with prosecuting Mr. Robert Sylvester Cali. And if that's the case, and the way that Bookham speaks on Don Russell, then why don't they just throw out all of the other shit? What do they need all of the other shit for then? Why do they need that? That's what I thought, Queen. That's exactly what I thought. I'm thinking that they're doing this trial down there based off of all of the things that happened with, it says JP, it says LC, and it has Faith Rogers is the silver. She wants some money, and the what's the other two girls' name? LC, JP, um, what is it? It's two more girls, right? So I'm trying to see what the hell can he take a plea on with anything being of admission to prosecute Mr. Kelly in Chicago. Can't do nothing in New York. I'm gonna say that again. Ain't no plea that he can do for anything concerning New York at all. Oh, okay, Shannon. I was just curious. It's because it's some weird shit. It's just weird. Like, what is he gonna say? I don't know. Trying to prove the enterprise and everything. That was New York, correct? Landfair, yes, her. Thank you, hon. And RL. Okay, so there's your four girls. So what is Don Russell gonna say pertaining to that? What is he gonna say to that? Because that's what I thought that Chicago trial coming up is about. It's about these four young women. So wasn't the enterprise and the racketeering and the Mann Act and all of this stuff already resolved in New York? That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to really figure out, TH, how is it that Don Russell plea bargaining is going to help prosecute anything concerning Mr. Kelly in Chicago when they're supposed to be running this trial based off of some of the 2008, because they added JP up in it, and all of that stuff. You said that he can beat this one in the Eastern District. Now that one in the Southern District, the FBI actually did the investigation, so he may need to take the L and admit to it. In my opinion, I think that he probably will do so. I think, in my opinion, that they, after all said and done, that it will go to the negotiating table, and be like, you know what, okay, fine, and take whatever it is that they may be offering him. Could be a year, could be 2 years, could be 3 years, could be, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. So, I don't know, you guys. It's just weird. It's weird, and it's confusing how, with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly case, that with Bookham, Don Russell is the sole owner of getting Mr. Kelly locked up, has taken from Mr. Kelly, and is still doing damage to Mr. Kelly. That's just, I don't know. I don't know how he calculates that. I don't get it. Out of all of the shit that I done read and things like that, I see Don Russell doing some things at this point. I don't even know if it even really matters whether if I was going to say, I don't even think that it really matters if, by even talking about whether if Mr. Kelly talked to Don Russell or Don Russell talked to Kelly, or they didn't talk to each other. I don't even think that shit even matters right now. I just don't. Yeah, he did. I saw them on there. I saw him before he even posted that up. But look who was so quick to share this information, right? And then I think that the word on the curve, from what I was listening to, I don't remember who said it, but I think that it was said out there that, well, allegedly, I guess Bookham ended up sending them the paperwork or something down there for a video or that type of write-up to be put inside of Mr. Kelly's indictment. I can't recall who had talked about it that way, but I know that it was said out here, so I don't want to put no names out here. I know I heard it, and that was something that was important, to keep, like, how did it get there? Like, who talked to who said, who did this shit? But, yes, Queen. I remember it being said out here, but, woo, child. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to conquer. I just don't get it. When I for real, like, Don Russell is doing his thing, and you can easily go and verify it. All you have to do is go. He didn't hide where his place of business was at. He didn't hide any of that. One thing for sure, and two things for certain, though, because I don't know what type of thief that they claim that a thief is. I don't know a thief that's going to come out here and steal things that could possibly be worth a lot of money and tell you where they are. Tell you in California. He told you that Keith got some of it too. He said that he gave the brother some things, and Sharon Winbush verified that. She said the Carrie got some in the closet, and Bruce got a watch, and Keith got some things. He said that Keith knows about some of these things. So I'm not understanding, like, why is it just one person to go after? Like, if Bookham is searching for the truth and behind Don Russell, why aren't you? I don't know. I guess that's a never-ending story because you'll never have this Keith guy come out and speak on it at all anyway. So you say she got the email in her audio. Yeah. Mm-mm. I don't know. It's just so many ways of getting the actual facts to it. I believe that. No, I ain't gonna say that I believe that, because then that would be a lie, because I don't believe that wouldn't even work out that way. But I just came on here just to, you all know me, I peep in here and there when I got, just tickle pink. I just tickle pink on, how he put the stories, but he never ever ever finishes a story, a topic. He has three topics going on, and they all end with question marks behind them. And I know, and he said, and they this, and this person that, and and now I know how to link all of you people together. This boy went all the way back with this darn Don Snow thing with the boom boom lady over there, and man, this shit is crazy as hell. It's crazy. Yeah, where is he though? He still got his office. I'm sure he's still practicing at his law firm. I'm just curious. Matter of fact though, Queen, if I could recall, I ain't never seen Doug Anton do shit in the trial. In the case, did he even file a motion? I don't know. I'm just asking, like, what exactly did Doug Anton do? What the hell did he do? I I don't. I can't think of nothing that that he did, unless he was just there to be of an assistance with Greenberg, and he didn't have to do anything. I don't get that. Oh, one motion. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and pull that one motion before he got. I want to see exactly what it is that he had done. Mm, mm. Anyways, you guys. This stuff is cool for Cocoa Puffs out here. If you believe it, then you believe it. I ain't over here trying to convince nobody of anything. I just like doing my critiquing in a humorous, fashionable way. That's it. That's all I saw, Queen. He does in his eyes though. I don't think that he believes that him having the conversation as a blogger or a film flex uh, actor or whatever he does, whatever, caused a lot of conflict of interest with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly as well. It did. It did. It was in the paperwork that Mr. Kelly, like, his attorneys out here socializing and kicking it and shit with freaking goddamn bloggers. So I don't know. I have my faith. Okay. Um, and that's the only place that you can put it when you make a choice to believe in something turning out right for you. And right now, it was Bonjean. I never came out and spoke anything much on Canic because I didn't indulge in the Canic character like that. Everybody else was with the Canic guy. So I never really gave an opinion much on Canic. But to know that Jennifer Bonjean is actually an appellate fighter, now I can open my mouth and say that I truly have the faith in her walking injustice for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, and I do believe that she's going to do a darn good job at it. She's going to do a good job, but I don't believe none of it, Kay. I'm sorry. These people here be talking out the side of their neck, but I like when they talk, though. It'd be funny. I do. Be like, all these people got all this smoke and can't even go and do anything to help Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, but just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. You say he also spoke on the private. Yeah, he did. Everybody, if you did not see it Bookham's way, you're going to get talked about. Oh, yeah. You're going to get talked about. He's going to find some type of way where you're part of this puzzle and you're to blame for this and you're going to do that. And that's just, that's just been his thing. He talk in complete circles, honey. He never finished anything. Now, when he came out to say that the Dom Snow was this and this and this and this and this, the only thing that he put up was like a video that was really like disturbing to hear, because you got to hear Dom Snow do his defamation on the kaleidoscope girl, right? And I'm thinking, I'm sure that she shouldn't. I wouldn't want my friend to revisit that. I don't want you to hear that because I got to try to prove a point. Like, are you serious? That is some hideous bull crap. That's some hideous bull crap. Like, who does that type of stuff? I'm not going to come out here, Queen and Simply, and you guys are my girls, K-Baby, my moms and stuff like that, to go play some shit that, to have this person talking all about my buddy, my friend. Are you out your damn man? I couldn't do that. And it still wasn't even a valid point in the damn video. All I heard was you brought up this boy to revisit him in the kaleidoscope entanglement coming from Facebook or Twitter to over here to YouTube. I'm like, wait a minute here. Man, this is some straight BS. All because he's searching for this unknown character that goes by the name of Tim White. Now, I guess he's saying that that's Tim White now. I don't know, y'all. Oh, that's my water. Excuse me. Oh, I had to drink my water. Went down wrong. I don't know. Everybody that's been out here has literally been thrown into some things that just doesn't read what the indictment says. It's just different and it's crazy. I was drinking that water. Shut up, Shannon. It's water. It's water. It's my water. I got to finish this bottle before I go to bed. 2 bottles a day. But I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. I just, like I say, I'm always pushing the buttons. I'm going to watch everybody's channel. I'm not into all of that. We ain't going over there. Don't watch it over here. Don't do this over here. If you don't watch it all, then you're going to be clueless with the shit show. You got to be in the rooftop and be watching the goddamn crazy shit. It should be funny as hell. All this made up ass shit. With knowing Mr. Kelly, he got all grounds right now anyway to get rid of him. Shit, I can't express that enough. That man can't trust you around no damn women. Shit, you take that there, you be humpity hump. You is not to be trusted around no women, not around his women. But hey, I'll probably see you guys somewhere in the middle of the week, if not in the morning. Y'all know how I do. I'll just pop on here to do some vibing with you guys. I'll drop the link. You want to come on? That's up to you. You don't. I'm still gonna talk my shit and giggle freaking show over here, and they can continue to do what they do. You say don't let him, girl, switch it up on you in a minute. That boy would switch a story so damn fast. I'd be like, holy, wait a minute. Wait, you done talking about that already? Oh my God. How you ain't even finished that. This is that's inconclusive evidence. you don't you don't have any. I be sitting there like, okay, that's the end, nigga. You the end, the story. There's nothing else to it. Nothing. Not a darn thing, girl. Switch. On to the next story. Switch on to the next story. Switch on to the next story. And before you know it, your ass needing a drink before he get off, y'all. Like you need a drink. Like Lord have mercy. But he got the best commentary. Yep, he got the best of this and the best of that and the best of this. I'd be like, only thing you ain't got best at is getting your ass up in the Lionsgate, Tyler Perry, and all that other stuff. That's the only thing you miss. So what up, Jason? What up, Jason? How you feel tonight? How you feel tonight? How you feel? The best of everything. Tim and that damn Tim White, his videos be dead on point though, cause what he put up, and he was scrolling through the he was scrolling through. Hold on a minute. He was scrolling through the shit, right? And he was like, well, damn, when is he going to talk about R. Kelly? So then all of the pictures on there, he'll stop the thing and be like, nope, that ain't R. Kelly either. That's good to hear, Jason. I'm glad you're feeling good. That's good to hear. Glad you're feeling good. Let me see something. Let me hold on before I get off of here. 'Cause I love that damn video. I absolutely love it. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even lie. The video funny as hell. Let me see where it's at. I'm still here, y'all. Just 1 second. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. I'll see you through the middle of the week. I know I had to find that video. I hate I lost that video. I don't know what I did. I know it's in here somewhere, but it's kind of late. I'm going to let y'all go. It's almost midnight here. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful night. I'm finding that damn video because I got to play that damn video. That video cracks me up. Cracks me the hell up, y'all. Have a good night. It's early, what? Coming into we're on Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. And I'll see y'all through the middle of the week. I'm finna go look for some more laughs. I am. I'm start writing my shit down. I'm finna write down everything. I'm finna stenograph everything this boy says so I don't mess it up, because I got to get this. I used to do it so perfectly coming home from work, you guys. I used to have it down packed so perfectly, but then I got away from it, like, not interested anymore. But it's Wednesday. It ain't Monday, Tuesday. It is not Wednesday, Sunday. It's not. It's Tuesday. Quit playing. It's finna be Tuesday. I wish it was Wednesday. Lisa Van Allen. I don't know about Lisa Van Allen. I tell you that all the time. I don't know nothing about no Lisa Van Allen. Uh-uh. You're going to have to read her book. It's Wednesday. It is not no damn Wednesday that fast. Nope. So, oh, boy. Have you ever seen people, I got to say this before I go, right? because I was tickled and fascinated by something else, right? And you know how you be out there and looking at the videos, right, and everything. I guess I better mind my business. Mind my business on that. Well, maybe I better mind my business on that. That should be funny too, though, y'all. Be like, how the hell? What the hell? Mm-mm. I don't know what Lisa Van Allen had no tape. I don't know nothing about no tape. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. The paperwork says that she went in the video says that she went in and she went to go grab a video or something. And she just grabbed one, two, three of them because she didn't know which one she was on. That's pretty much some stuff about that one. So I don't know. I got internet issues too, love bug. I do. Let's get out of here, y'all. Y'all go have a good night. I'm finna to go get my shower and go to bed. Good night.